cow were screaming across the terrain. It's a little unnerving to see the moon zipping by as if we had time compression turned up. But you know what? We're gonna get lower still. Just wait, you'll see. Anyway, the lander's just a bit overbuilt. When I was reading off my spec sheet, I accidentally included a fuel tank I'd previously deleted, so yeah, we can screw around a lot. And a few more little adjustments to our orbit, and we're done. Now, I'm a little nervous about this landing. I'm going to be using a different technique called a constant altitude approach, which instead of dropping down vertically and controlling your speed and then stopping just as you're touching down, you lower your orbit until you're just over the terrain and slow your orbital speed and slowly tilt the top of the craft up until it comes to a rest. Never done it, but let's see how it turns out. Whew! Well, if nothing else, a constant altitude approach makes the landing more exciting. I will admit, when I first heard about it, I was very skeptical. Strangely enough, even though I'm playing a game about rocket science, I tend to be a bit of a Luddite about things. Once I find something that works, I don't want to stop doing it. And I had gotten very good at a vertical approach landing. I could set the vehicle down with it just a few tenths of a meter per second. I could land it on a dime exactly where I wanted it to land. But I got to looking at the mathematics behind the constant altitude approach, and it occurred to me, yeah, he was right. It was more efficient that way. And I realized that there's another advantage to it. See, with a vertical approach landing, you miss your burn time, you miss your landing site, you're a crater. There's no way to abort, there's no flying back. if you miss your burn time, even though it's more difficult to do a precise landing with this, if you overshoot your landing site, you've got the option of just flying back. Like I just said, if you overshoot your landing site on a vertical approach, you're a crater. So, strangely enough, the landing approach that has you screaming across the landscape at about 1 kilometer every 2 seconds is probably the safer of the two. Granted, it's not without its hazards, of course. You can fly into a mountain or bounce off the terrain, and that would end your trip really quickly. I just wish that, I wish the game gave you the tools you needed to do a precise landing this way, so you could, once you get some infrastructure in place, like say if I had a mining operation down here and I needed to land a freighter at it, it'd be difficult to get that landing in the first go. I would probably have to jockey around a lot, and the fuel savings from the approach are going to be lost there. But I guess I don't want the game to give me everything, but a little bit of instrumentation would go a long way. All right. Anyway, it looks like we can just about wrap this mission up. We'll get the lander, or what's now the return capsule, docked to the drive unit. And waste not, want not. Let's grab what's left of the fuel off of the lander portion. Yeah, we spent energy to drag it into orbit. We might as well hang on to it. Anyway, what? Hang on, I'm getting a. They say congratulations on the test. What test? What do you mean there's another mission? Duna? But this drive unit wasn't designed to leave Kerbin. Alright. Well, it looks like Mission Command's got something else cooked up for us, it seems. The adventure continues. So let's, skip through the atmosphere to aerobrake, and these guys can go home for a little while, and we'll hit the drawing board and start figuring out how to use this equipment to get to Duna.